Okay, so here's another video in the series. So far we've talked about buying a long call option, we've talked about buying a long put option. Today we're going to do both. We're going to buy a long call and we're going to buy a long put. Now, we've talked about the idea of the call being buying a call being a bullish trade, and we've talked about the idea of buying a put as being a bearish trade. But what if we buy both a call and a put? And we're going to do exactly that. And so we're going to buy a call there, and we're going to buy a put here. Now, we've got a bullish trade, and we've got a bearish trade. So what does that look like? Well, if we hit the Analyze button, what we see is we have a trade that can make money if it goes up or down. This is sort of the best of both worlds, or so it would seem. But there is a catch. We had to pay $623 to buy these two options. That's our risk. So we need the market to move between now and the options expiration enough so that we can offset the cost of this trade. Now, if it moves very quickly after we buy these options, we'll be in profit, rather rapidly. Now, we've got some extra lines here that I inserted to show the effect of time passing. Now, in the earlier videos, we talked about the idea that the options that have more time also have more value. More time is worth more money. But if you buy the option and hold it, the days will pass and you'll have less and less time in that option, so those options will become worth less and less. And this is known as time decay or theta decay. So if we buy this position, which is called a straddle, because we're straddling a strike price, so a long call and a long put at the same strike, that's called a straddle. If we buy the straddle, all right, we've paid twice. We've bought two options. Both options are losing value from the passage of time. So what do we? When does this trade make sense? Well, the trade makes sense only if you expect there to be a significant move in the price of the underlying, but you're not sure which direction. Think about earnings. Stocks often move very significantly around earnings. So you may not know if it's going to go higher or lower, but you might believe that, I think this stock is going to move a lot, one way or the other. So I'm going to go ahead and buy the straddle, and I'm going to wait and see which direction it moves. And if we move a lot to the downside, I can make money. If we move a lot to the upside, I can make money. The only way I'm going to lose money is if the market doesn't move and I have to watch these options start deteriorating in value. So that's the straddle, and we're going to follow up with some more interesting, more sophisticated techniques of using options to take advantage of market conditions.